So let's look at this picture here. So here's the one I just did with Bobby Kennedy, right? Photo op. See how everybody's standing far away, so it's nice and wide and open, right? This is the Kent State shooting. Most of you, I guarantee you, aren't old enough to know this. The National Guard came in and bayoneted a bunch of kids and shot them and or whatever. But I know this guy personally. I've done tree work for him at least 5 times. Nobody's above suspect. Because he's got something in his front yard that really looks like a bronze Saturn statue. And I asked him one time if he was a Mason, and he was kind of aloof about it, and he seemed very nervous. So if we look at this picture, right? You look at this picture, what do they got in common? Wide open space, right? This guy supposedly, because I know this guy right here, personally, this guy supposedly got shot through the head with a high-powered rifle. Okay? Now, it's a black and white film. I don't know where the blood is, but those guys were using M1s. If you know what an M1 round is, that's a 30-06 round. Half of your head would be missing. Not a hole. Half of your head would be gone. Okay? So, this girl here, according to this guy, was a 14-year-old student that had skipped high school and just happened to be on campus. Okay? The reason that he's turned around is because he said that the National Guard was grabbing cameras and smashing them. That's really plausible. He said the reason that he's turned around in this position is because he told the photographer, you better hide that camera or the Army's going to destroy him. And the photographer said, fuck you, hippie, I already got what I wanted. The story is believable. However, there's some things that don't make sense. The way this is set up, see here? You get this wide open. This is all wide open. This guy has hands in his pocket. This guy's pointing out over here. Okay? Nobody's in a running formation. This guy just got shot through the head, and she's just walking like she's going to lunch. It doesn't make sense. This is no different than the ones we see today that are hoaxes. And I know this guy is a friend of mine, but I'm telling you, everything is suspect to me. And you see this little thing back here in the tree? You see the tree with the X? I tried to make it a little bit bigger here. Trees don't grow like that. I showed that to you with the one with the adoption agency for animals. Okay, so even this guy, who's a friend of mine, is suspect. These people do not show any sign of urgency. She's not even looking in this direction. This guy isn't. She's almost in an operatic position, like she's singing in an opera and everybody's supposed to be cued in on her, which she is. Okay? It just appears to me that, I gotta say, and the guy is my friend. It's not right. If you got the Army running around shooting people, none of these people look like they're in a hurry. I mean, of course this guy don't, but her, it's too much of a photo op. There's nobody in the way here. You know what I mean? This guy's running for president. He's the brother of the president. Nobody's in the way here. It's too open. We all know when there's confusion. Everybody's crunched together and smashing each other. There's no regard for anybody. It's too open. It doesn't look right. So, even though the guy's my friend, man, nobody's above suspicion. And, I met this guy in 98? I think 98. So, like I said, I questioned him one time, and his answer wasn't as clear and concise as I would have liked. But, considering the job that he holds, and I can't give out too much information, he would have to be to get that type of job. So, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, if you just look at the picture, there's too much room. You would never get that wide open with the Army running around bayoneting and shooting people.